I have been with AGWC since actually May of 2014, which is almost the beginning of the company, and I am the manager.
And I've been here since a couple months after Barry, June, July, August probably, 2014, and I'm a co-worker of theirs.
I have followed the work of Addie Gill, who is the president of AGWC for many years. I did rescue work independently for a long time and wasn't financially able to facilitate what I wanted to do in rescue. And I was blessed enough to be able to be asked to be part of AGWC and manage Rock and Rescues. Our primary goal here at AGWC Rock and Rescue is to be able to rescue animals that are on death row from our city and county shelters. Also to be able to take in animals that people are unable to keep if we have the room to be able to do so, and but primarily to save from death row.
Well, I'd say most of the greatest successes are the animals that we were able to put into homes forever and ever at really no cost to people, taxpayers, other than us and Addie, who takes care of everything here. So the dogs and the cats that find a way to place home, to live forever, those are the greatest successes, definitely.
We do. We have a very extensive adoption process, which starts with just a questionnaire to get a little bit of history on the person, what pets they have experience with, fence height, things like that. And if a person passes that portion, we continue on the process. We do a home check. We do animal introductions if there's another dog in the household. Yeah, we're very strict, but that's why our animals go into forever homes. Part of our process is that animals can't change hands to new owners without going through us, so that we know where the animal will be, and that we remain on the microchip with the new owners. So if the animal ever turns up in the shelter system or at a vet's office, they can't reach the new owner, we would always go and save the animal once again. I think the greatest challenge is the amount of help that's actually needed. There are so many animals that are in need. There are so many people looking to place their animals. Our shelters, unfortunately, have to euthanize on a regular basis because they just don't have the room. There are so many people that are continuing to breed animals, even though we have an extreme overpopulation. And until that stops, we're just doing the best that we can. Our success rate right now is pretty high, and we're adopting out between 20 and 30 animals on a monthly basis between dogs and cats. Some of our animals are harder to place because they're, bigger dogs, but it is very rewarding, very rewarding.
I'd say also a big challenge to compound what Barry was saying is that some dogs and cats aren't easy to place. People want kittens or they want puppies, when other people will take any kind of a dog, and they realize that if they came in here looking for a puppy and they end up getting an older dog, that it's just as rewarding as it is, no matter what you get. So it's challenges to, like Barry said, it's like to find homes for the older animals, the ones that are not puppies or kittens, and but we're doing a good job of it. We keep pushing through, and we're doing, we feel like it's like she says, rewarding. It's nothing more rewarding than looking at a dog or a cat, and they can't speak, but they can sort of tell you thank you with their eyeballs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Unconditional love. Oh, my favorite part is definitely when we get updates from people after an animal is in their home and they text us photos, even 6 months, a year after the fact, just checking in and letting us know how grateful they are to us for adding a family member to their home, and we get to see the updates and the pictures, and yes, it's truly rewarding.
What is your favorite part of Salinger?
Seeing when we rescue an animal, a dog or a cat, and they're super skinny from being, neglected or put out on the street after breeding over and over and over again, and we're able to, gratefully we're able to get the animal to the vet, get a medication, feed them, and you see in a couple months that they fill out, and there's no more ribs showing, there's no more hip bones showing, and then they're this great animal, and and they come out of a shell sometimes, because they're super scared, and then when after a couple months of just some kind love and attention, they become super good animals ready to adopt, and people gravitate towards that.
If they needed to stay with us forever, they would stay with us forever. We would never return an animal back to the shelter if we couldn't place it. In between all of us, one it would eventually go home with one of us, if not, finding a home sooner.
They will never be euthanized or put to back very to the shelter.